Hi there, how are y'all doing? If y'all are joining me, then we're going to be talking about the Orbit camera. I kind of caught the ass end or beginning of a comment as I was busy doing something else, and it asked about the Orbit camera. You know, you can only move it to a certain point, whether it's in or out. It's kind of set. So I want to know how to fix that to where you can do whatever you want with it. So you can load up your level that you want to test it in, and uh, you're going to go to your desktop. We'll get out of here for a minute. Now, where you're going to go is you're going to go to where the game's installed. Not the user folder, but this time you're actually going to where the game's installed at. Inside of there, let me back all the way back up. Inside of there, you got a Lua folder. Open that, go to GE, go to extensions, go to core, go to camera modes, and you'll find Orbit. Orbit.lua. Now, do you see how these folders are arranged? Lua GE extensions, you see how that's right? If you don't want to overwrite the one that's in the game, then don't. You can put that in the user folder in the same place, but in the user folder. And then you can even pack it so if people want to play your level and you got that crazy orbit camera going, action going, you can have that. So to make it where it work in your level, what you need to do is go to the user folder. And in here, you usually will not see a Lua folder. So just make one if you don't got one in there already. Lua. All right, inside of there, you're going to replicate what that is. So make it one called GE, a folder called GE. And inside of there, one called extensions. And then inside of that one called core. You're basically cloning what's on the install path in the user folder. So the game always takes priority loading the user folder first before the install path. That's why mods can be a problem because they conflict and you got them all loading at the same time. Yeah, it's an issue. What gets me is I see comments like, man, I got 200, I had 200 mods, man, and my game's running like crap, man. What do I got to do to make it run better? Uh, I think you need to get rid of some of them mods. I think you got too many in there. That's what I think. Camera modes. Camera modes. Camera modes. And then inside of there, we put the orbit. Just copy it, paste it in there. Now, open that one. Well, we just put in a user folder. And what you're going to look for, you're going to look for some numbers. You see this camera self? You see self, meaning you, that you're the self. Self camera minimum distance 3 meters. Self camera maximum distance 5 meters. I'm not that good at math, so I don't know what an asterisk 10 means. But if you wanted to go farther away, put like, I don't know, put 50 and put 100, or put 1,000 and put 500. Then you got self distance. It's just normal distance, I assume. Like when the car resets, that's where it's going to be. I think that's what that one is. Last distance, what was the last? I don't know. You know what? We put all these 25. That'll be all right. Smooth velocity set. Now I'm going to have to mess with that one later. That might fix what I'm trying to fix. Lock the camera. False. Camera resetted equals 3. So I don't know what 2 would mean. So the way you figure this shit out, you just change little things here and there, and then you test it and you come back. You can't mess it up. And hell, if you do, you can reinstall. So You know, I always say if you ain't breaking the game and installing at least once a week, you're not working hard enough. So you also got the camera FOV modifier, relaxation, maybe how fast it relaxes after you spun it around. Camera smoothing orbit, true. So there's a lot of different little things you can twiddle and tweak in here, as Worth the Buy says all the time. Twiddle and tweak. But we're done. Now we're going to go back to the game and Control L to reload the Lua script. I might have to reload it, but we'll see. Control L to reload Lua after you've done a change, and it should zoom out, but it didn't. Unable to parse settings, shader, gen, cache path. It should not be. Yeah, I don't know why I get them errors in here, man. I get them sometimes in here, and I don't know why I get them. That's probably why I quit working on this level. And you start getting the errors, man. They don't seem to stop. You get one, you get another one, then another one, and it's like they multiply them damn errors and bugs. So I guess you can see it worked. You might be saying, what the hell's that up in the sky? I don't even remember. I put something up there. Well, if you want to go farther than that, you can go farther. If you want to get closer, you can get it closer. If you want to go before 3 feet, whatever that setting was, I think it was 3 meters. Fill it 1 meter. 1 meter. 180. Self-rotate, 180. So you can like mess with this, put like 360. Self-relaxation. You can mess with this stuff if you want to. So I always try to mess with a couple things here and there and then test and see what it does. Self-camera resetted. If it says it resets, then pre-reset position for. No, I don't know what the hell I'm reading. I'm just reading it. I don't know what it means. I'm just looking at it. Math random. Yeah, we'll have to play with some more of that stuff. DT factor is, I believe that's the draw time factor. 1,000 times a second or some shit. 1,000 millisecond. Um, I'm wondering if this is the one that. No, because it's not orbit camera that I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem with free camera. If you got smoothing on, free camera turns really damn slow, man. And it's even slower if you use a controller. And I was trying to find out where to fix that at, and I hadn't really come across it yet. Adjust speed, new camera distance. A lot of shit just for a camera, ain't it? You know, I remember them old books you used to buy back when the Commodore 64 was out. You could buy them magazines and books. And they'd have like a little section in there, like where you got a treat. They give you a code that you could put in your computer and it'd make a little game. I remember that shit took like 10 pages of nothing but code, little tiny writing. All this to get something to look like a little sprite, turn on and off and move left and right. It took like 10 pages of code to do that. That's when I knew. I said, "Nah, I don't want to be a programmer. That's not the life for me. It's too dumb. You got to tell it too much shit to make something happen." Oh, and forget making a full game back then, man. I don't know how the hell them people did it. I don't know. They didn't really have game engines back then like they do now. You know, things that uh, do most of the work for you. Why did my controls reset? To me, that looks like a wider field of view than what it normally is. But you know what? I can just share this if anybody wants to just put this in their damn user folder, they'll be able to do it too. I'll load another level and show you how it works at any level. Oh, I found hardware acceleration for menu. I don't know if you notice how much like quicker my little beep 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 beep, beep when you're scrolling around in the thing. But it seems to be faster. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Yeah, don't that seem kind of quicker to you? Yeah, I found like where hardware acceleration thing is for that. And oh yeah, I remember this. This didn't do worth that shit. Them textures got all screwed up, man. Cool little map, but man, if I want to fix all that, I ain't got the patience. I ain't got patience. Like a Sith Lord to put up with that much crap, man. That's a lot of texturing to fix. But this is a cool little map thing. I was playing with it yesterday, and it come from Blender Kit. I didn't make it. I just downloaded it. And the cops are about dumb as hell, man. They can't catch you for shit. I had a bunch of them too. Oh, but I also had a fast car, so maybe that's why they couldn't catch me. I just make a bunch of them and tell them all to follow me, chase me rather. But they gonna catch that damn truck. That truck only go by like 102. These go up to like 140, I believe. Pretty quick. All right, fella, you better haul ass. They coming for you. They gonna get you. All right. Look at him. Conversion on him like that. I tell you, the boy's got skills now. He got some driving skills. Watch this. Look at that. They can't catch him. He's too good. He's too good for him. Even though they got the faster vehicles. Oh, look, he spoke too soon. He spoke too soon. But that does work pretty good for that. Because you can really get some good views when you're doing your videos. Look at all them. Look, all y'all just got. They all just hit what do you call it? A choke point. When there wasn't a place to get choked, they still got choked. See, now they're catching up with him now. Aha! Aha! I got you. But you had to negotiate this turn here. Like a true professional. No, I just got lucky. I mean, it's got potential to be a cool little map. Somebody, wanted to fix it. It's not really completed though. It's kind of like a partial city. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, we run out of road. So you can do some cool stuff with the camera as far as getting farther back. You can go farther than that. I just figured that'd be good enough. Yeah, I got to get back to work on them particles too. I got them all disabled now, but I'm still working on that. I do love that asphalt though, that cement looking stuff, asphalt they got there. I like that. Yeah, I was surprised when I got this in the Blender, man. Hell, it came from Blender, Blender kit, one of the paid ones. I was surprised it didn't have all the textures fixed on it. I had to put them all, I had to reassign them all. You see, I forgot that one. Hell, even they had problems with their damn texture, where the texture would be like road.001, .002. Yeah, this is just a little, I call it like an interchange or something. One set of buildings did do right, but then they look kind of blurry to me. But the textures are, I guess, right on that. Yeah, they just didn't get done on the others. Oh, and I forgot, I got something in the ground too. Got another whole piece of land down here somewhere. That's all I did. The terrain. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that ain't right either. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna put this in OneDrive, and I'll share the link to it. Anybody wants to mess with the camera. Now, if you decide this later with your mod, you have to do it a little differently than what you normally pack them. I'll show you real quick in case you do decide that you want to pack that share. Uh, what you're going to have to do is how you normally would make your car mod shareable. Let's just pick one real quick. Vehicles. Say this UAP here. It's like a little UFO. So I want to make that work with that. And what you normally do, you make a folder called vehicles with a lowercase v. And then you would put the mod in there that you want to be part of that mod. So I'll just move it in there. Now, you'll take this Lua folder, the one that's in the user folder, this one, and put it there. Because it's gonna try to work out of two places. You don't want it here and in the zip also. So that's the problem with the particles too. You can have too many damn places that can load particles. It causes a lot of problems. Now take that and just combine that together to make your zip file. And then you can just put the zip in the mod folder. Then load a level like usual. and you'll have that camera working with it. Yeah, me working on mods. Mods exist in two states. You know, they're either zipped up or they're not. You know, depending on if you're working on them or not. But they all supposed to run better when they're compressed. You can have more of them at once. Yeah, I made a UAP like they described, like they see in the planes. You know, it's like a box with a sphere in it or some shit. Accelerating to Mach 25,000 in one split second, going up to 85,000 feet, and then coming back down into the ocean. Yeah, it would be better if I could stabilize it, but I can't. I don't know how to do that. And it's just basically thruster to go that way, a thruster to go that way, brake to go up, and gas to go down. The ball does take damage, as you can see. But anyway, that's using the orbit camera and zooming out. All right, folks, y'all have a good one. I got other things to work on too now. I forgot what I was doing next. Oh yeah, play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 a little bit. That is a really fun game. That's a really fun one.